Hello everyone, and welcome to the William Topps TV community. I'm your host, and today I'll take you on a chilling journey through the 10 places you'd never dare to visit. Imagine this, an island where monkeys carry herpes B, a national park where a legendary tribe might decapitate you, and sites so dangerous that even experts avoid setting foot in them. Are you ready to explore the forbidden? Buckle up, turn on notifications, and let's begin! Number 10. The STRID. The STRID is a narrow stretch of the River Wharfe, located in Yorkshire, England. This place is notorious for its deceptive appearance. A seemingly calm current hides deadly dangers. Beneath its surface lie hidden underwater caves, rapidly flowing currents, and whirlpools that can drag you under without warning. Due to these risks, local authorities have posted warning signs across the area, prohibiting access to the water to prevent tragedies. Over the years, multiple fatal incidents have been recorded at the STRID, solidifying its reputation as one of the most perilous natural landscapes known. For example, in 2010, a heartbreaking tragedy occurred. An 8-year-old boy accidentally fell into its waters, and despite desperate rescue efforts, it took nearly 3 hours to recover his body. The force of the current swept him dozens of meters away in mere minutes, leaving an indelible scar on the memory of the local community. The STRID remains a chilling reminder that beneath a seemingly tranquil surface, lethal dangers beyond imagination may lurk. Number 9. Nagoro. This mysterious Japanese village has earned a reputation as one of the most unsettling and enigmatic places in the country. Nagoro was a thriving village with a population of around 350 inhabitants, but over time, many residents chose to leave, creating a void that is felt in every corner. In the latest count, conducted in August of 2016, it was confirmed that the village had only 30 inhabitants, reflecting the dramatic demographic decline of this community. What is truly surprising is not just the drastic reduction in its population, but the peculiar way Nagoro has tried to preserve its memory. Around 400 handmade scarecrows, crafted with care, are scattered across the streets and fields of the area, each one representing a former resident. The creation of these figures was initiated in the year 2000 by Tsukimi Ayano, a visionary woman who decided to honor the residents who had left. Each scarecrow is carefully made with clothing that replicates the outfits the villagers wore on their last day in the village, and some even retain details that recall their personalities and lives. This unique initiative has become a poignant symbol of loneliness and transformation, reflecting the impact of rural exodus on Japanese communities. With each figure, one can sense the silent presence of those who have departed, in an eerie contrast between the past life and the current abandonment. Located in a mountainous area, Nagoro offers a landscape as beautiful as it is disconcerting, where nature and oblivion intertwine in an almost surreal atmosphere. The ambiance intensifies with the presence of these inanimate sentinels, which seem to watch every step of those who venture through its lonely streets. Without a doubt, Nagoro is a destination that challenges the imagination and serves as a tangible reminder of how the passage of time transforms even the most vibrant corners into almost ghostly settings. This is one of those places that, while fascinating, is definitely not for those seeking the comfort of the familiar. Number 8. Morgan Island. Located in South Carolina, in the United States, Morgan Island is a mysterious place restricted for health reasons. In 1979, an outbreak of the Herpes B virus severely affected a population of monkeys, leading to the relocation of hundreds of rhesus monkeys to the island to preserve the species. Although the exact number of monkeys is unknown, it is estimated that around 4,000 specimens currently inhabit Morgan Island. Due to the risk posed by Herpes B, which is lethal to humans, access to the island is restricted solely to research groups and authorized personnel. Scientists working there focus on studying the behavior of these primates and developing biosecurity measures to help prevent infections. The island has become a natural laboratory, where the fight to conserve a species intertwines with research on a dangerous virus. This scenario has driven numerous studies, highlighting the importance of preserving these monkeys without jeopardizing human health. Morgan Island is a clear example of how scientific intervention can save a threatened species, but also a reminder of the dangers posed by contact with certain viruses. If you are not part of a specialized research team, it is essential to stay away to avoid unnecessary risks. This enigmatic corner of South Carolina is, without a doubt, one of those places that, while fascinating, is best admired from a distance. Number 7. Qin Shi Huang. In 1974, a group of Chinese farmers accidentally discovered the vast mausoleum of the first emperor of a unified China, Qin Shi Huang. This imposing funerary complex spans several square kilometers and is famous for housing the world-renowned terracotta army. In one area of the mausoleum, there are approximately 8,000 life-sized sculpted warriors, created with astonishing artistic and technical skill. These warriors were designed to guard the emperor's tomb and protect him on his journey to the afterlife. Since the discovery was made public in 1974, the main chamber where the emperor's body is believed to lie has remained sealed. The decision to keep it closed was made by the Chinese government, as it is thought to contain large concentrations of mercury, a metal extremely toxic to humans. Some accounts even suggest that opening the tomb could unleash an ancient curse, though this aspect is part of the mystery and legend surrounding the site. Regardless of whether the true reason is chemical danger or fear of the supernatural, the main chamber remains one of history's best-kept secrets. This enigmatic site is not only a testament to the power and grandeur of China's first emperor, but also a showcase of the advanced construction and artistic techniques developed over 2,000 years ago. Without a doubt, the tomb of Qin Shi Huang is a place that, blending fascination and fear, sparks the imagination and remains a destination few dare to approach. Number 6. Nahanni National Park. Nahanni National Park is located in the heart of the wild nature of northern Canada. This stunning park is known for its canyons, waterfalls, and turbulent rivers. Popularly, some have nicknamed it the Valley of the Headless Men. What a peculiar name, don't you think? The legend tells that in ancient times, a violent tribe called the Naha inhabited this region. It is said that these warriors used terrifying masks and armor. Additionally, according to tradition, they beheaded anyone who dared to enter their territory. Since then, the park has been shrouded in macabre stories and mysteries that fuel the popular imagination. For centuries, these tales have led people to avoid venturing into this remote area of Canada, not only out of fear of the supposed Naha tribe, but also due to its reputation as a cursed place. According to some accounts, since the year 1900, there have been incidents where at least 4 people were beheaded. Furthermore, there are reports of another 40 disappearances that, to this day, have never been clarified. Although there is no conclusive evidence that the Naha tribe still exists, many believe they could be behind these dark events. The combination of ancient legends and inexplicable facts has given Nahanni National Park an enigmatic and unsettling atmosphere. This mix of mystery and tragedy makes the park perceived as both a fascinating and fearsome destination. Being a site marked by tales of beheadings and ghostly presences, I am convinced you would not dare to visit it. Or would you venture to discover for yourself the secrets hidden within this enigmatic place? Before continuing, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. We also invite you to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Number 5. Houska Castle. Located in the Czech Republic, Houska Castle is said to have been erected over a massive chasm in the ground, believed to be a gateway to hell. The mysterious hole is so deep that no one has ever managed to see its bottom, fueling countless dark legends. According to tradition, during construction work in the 13th century, some laborers claim to have seen non-human creatures emerging from and disappearing into that abyss. It is said that the first person who descended to uncover the secrets of the hole began screaming desperately within seconds, and when they finally rescued him, his appearance had drastically changed, looking at least 30 years older. Since then, the castle has not only been labeled a cursed place, but has also earned the title of Gate to Hell. An even more unsettling detail is that, directly above that enigmatic chasm, the castle's chapel was built, creating a strange duality between the sacred and the forbidden. This contrast between the chapel's spirituality and the abyss's darkness has contributed to Houska Castle being one of the region's most mysterious and disturbing destinations. Over the centuries, the stories and myths surrounding this place have captivated the imagination of those drawn to the paranormal and the unexplained. If you dare to delve into the tale of this enigmatic castle, prepare for a journey into the unknown, where the line between reality and the supernatural blurs. Number 4. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island is known as the home of the Sentinelese tribe. This enigmatic community has remained isolated from the rest of the world for millennia. It is believed their ancestors arrived in the region tens of thousands of years ago, making them one of the oldest human cultures. Some accounts suggest they might be descendants of the first humans who left Africa. Unlike most modern societies, the Sentinelese maintain strict isolation and avoid any contact with the outside world. Their language is unknown, and little is known about their customs, as they have never allowed approaches that would facilitate learning more about their way of life. Contact with them is extremely dangerous, as they have reacted violently to intruders. It is recounted that in 1896, a convict who had escaped on a raft reached the island knowing nothing about its history. A few days later, his body was found on a nearby beach, showing clear signs of a brutal attack. According to legend, he was struck by arrows and suffered a lethal injury to the throat. These incidents have contributed to the mystique surrounding North Sentinel Island. The combination of their absolute isolation and lack of communication with the outside world has captured the imagination of many, making this place one of the most enigmatic and feared destinations on the planet. Since the Sentinelese show no intention of engaging in dialogue, any attempt to establish contact is futile and extremely risky. Would you dare to venture into a place where the unknown is the only law? Number 3. Padmanabhaswamy Temple. Located in the Kerala region of India, the Padmanabhaswamy Temple is a site of immense historical and spiritual significance. For many years, this majestic site housed one of history's greatest treasures, valued at approximately $22 billion. Among the artifacts discovered were diamonds, gold statues, crowns, and various precious stones. Additionally, numerous ceremonial objects and relics were found, testifying to the rich history and grandeur of the royal dynasty. While all this is truly astonishing, what stands out even more is a mysterious door that has never been opened. On that door is a warning written in Sanskrit, declaring that a curse will fall upon anyone who attempts to open it. This warning has spawned countless stories and legends surrounding both the door and the temple itself. No one knows for certain what secrets lie behind that sealed barrier, and Hindu authorities have taken the warning very seriously, prohibiting any attempts to access it. According to a guide written in the 1930s decade, it is said that the area is likely infested with cobras, adding an aura of mystery and danger to the site. This enigmatic temple remains one of the most fascinating and controversial destinations, where history, wealth, and mystery intertwine in one place. Number 2. Mount Nyangani. Located in eastern Zimbabwe, the enigmatic Mount Nyangani is a towering mountain steeped in legends. It is said that dozens of people have vanished without a trace on its rugged slopes, fueling mysterious tales. Locals are convinced the mountain is guarded by an evil spirit, believed responsible for these unexplained disappearances. Some accounts even claim that Mount Nyangani could act as a gateway to other dimensions, where time flows differently. Though it may seem unbelievable, the legends surrounding this place have endured over the years, making it even more intriguing. In the 1980s, the case of a high-ranking government official who disappeared on the mountain and remained unseen for 4 days was reported. Faced with the strange situation, Elders from a nearby village organized a ritual to appease the spirit believed to protect the mountain. Surprisingly, the official was found at the end of those days, though he himself believed he had been gone for only a couple of hours. These experiences and stories have solidified Mount Nyangani as one of the region's most mysterious and fascinating sites. Would you dare to explore its slopes and uncover the secrets hidden within this legendary mountain? Number 1. Gate of Hades. Located in Turkey, the Gate of Hades is an enigmatic natural portal known for its lethal gas emissions. Merely approaching this strange phenomenon has proven fatal for large animals due to the release of massive amounts of carbon dioxide. This astonishing power intrigued a group of archaeologists who, after extensive studies, discovered that imposing volumes of carbon dioxide emanate from within the gate. The concentration of this gas is so high that it can kill animals as robust as bulls. Due to this unsettling power, ancient Romans were convinced it was a direct entrance to the underworld. For this reason, they used this site to perform animal sacrifices in honor of their gods. During these rituals, the animals were led to the gate, offering their sacrifice to seek favor from supernatural forces. Over time, this place became officially known as the Gate of Hades, a symbol of an ancient and dangerous enigma. Though the gas concentration does not pose an immediate threat to humans if proper distance is maintained, the history of numerous sacrifices and the site's mystical reputation have cemented its fame as a true gateway to the underworld. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey through the 10 places you would never dare to visit. We hope you've enjoyed these intriguing and mysterious stories. Don't forget to subscribe to receive more fascinating content in the future. Until next time. From an enigmatic manuscript to a chair capable of killing you instantly if you dare to sit on it. Today we'll unravel the hidden secrets behind these fascinating artifacts together. Are you ready to dive into the mystery? Let's get started.